Hey, can someone say something?
Good morning.
Something.
Okay. I was
Hello.
like, why is this so quiet? And I found out why. It's because my volume is low.
Magic.
Cool. Okay, yeah, your guys' faces are on Twitch. I think I did it. Oh, wait, but I made my Discord screen too big. Damn it. I almost had it. Let me see if I can. Yeah, okay, that looks better. Alrighty, dighty diddly do.
Oh my God, another person streaming. Holy crap!
There's two of us.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, so it's stand up time, and we always start with George.
No, we don't. But I
Oh,
don't mind standing up. Well, actually, I'm sitting down right now. I
Yeah,
have a new setup. I'm attached my stuff to the big TV screen up there. I've been coding on the TV screen. It's pretty cool.
You're
Um,
in full on lounge mode, man.
I know. I'm just like, I'll just sit back here. So I woke up today kind of in a weird haze. I thought it was either Friday or Saturday, and I was wrong with both of those. So let's see. Yesterday, what did I do? Got to Los Programadores, and we did that meeting. I was working on. That's right. I was working on the components, the resource bucket components, and it's still crashing. And I think it has to do with add owned component and the fact that the object is made somewhere else. It's made in Star System but added in um, Celestial Object. So I'm in the middle of switching that code over.
oh, I might
I
be
don't
able
know
to
why.
help.
Okay, cool. Then I'll hit you up after stand up. And so what was the other thing I did? I went through the event descriptions and finished adding all of the extra fields for you, Will. And then I kind of ended early after I just kind of crashed for some reason. I don't know what happened yesterday. I was just barely able to make it through that meeting without like falling asleep. And then all of a sudden I just went to sleep and stayed asleep for a long time and then slept a lot also last night. So
I will say you
uh,
were very good at being able to talk your way through your work. I was watching your stream yesterday, and you just are able to just keep
oh,
having the
sweet.
conversation while you're going. It was very entertaining. So just so you know,
Awesome. I'll do it more often because I'm not,
it
I
was
like
as
to
if we
talk to
were pairing,
myself.
but we
Yeah,
were.
I know. I was
Really
pairing with
weird.
myself.
You
I've got a
were.
few people up here that I talk with every now and
You were pairing with the stream.
then. Okay, that's me. I'll pick you, Hans.
Yeah. So yesterday I got through the rest of the blocking on the ish website. So I think the primary template's done and kind of worked through a lot of the spots that were, from a design perspective, were sort of bugging me. So I got through those. Did the first pass on the mobile version of that site too. There's still work to be done there. So I think today is going to be going through and turning on all of the links and making sure all of that stuff works the way it's supposed to, and then duplicating that stuff out to some of the other pages. I also spent a good amount of time yesterday working with Tyson on Ghostly Bear branding stuff. I am like super excited about where he's going with it. I'm excited for him to show it off to folks. I think kind of going back and forth was really helpful yesterday. So what he gets out of that, I'll be going back and doing this same kind of procedure with the Ghostly Bear site, taking what he comes up with and then backing that into the Ghostly Bear site, and then hopefully stomping that out into elements for all of our other templates and site on. Uh, the site on itch and templates for streaming and so on and so forth. So I think this could be a great next step for some of the branding stuff. So I've been pretty much in Artland, which is kind of weird. So yeah, that's been me. I choose Will.
Yesterday I went completely crazy with effects and conditions and implementing the event system. I think I implemented 8 million things. That's what it felt like. Um, I tested all of the events that George made, and I think they all worked the way I expected them to, with the exception that like I don't have the hooks set up yet. So like the hook things don't work, and the cancel jump obviously doesn't work because I was just triggering it in a random moment, not during the jump, and it's not implemented, so that would also make it not work. But I think all the other things work. And I got all the tags in. I got I got everything in that list except for cancel jump, which George said he was going to do. And then this morning I was like, okay, I'll just breeze through these hooks. They'll be nice and easy. And then found out that all of the jump stuff is in Blueprint, which means I can't hook into any of it because the entire player controller is in Blueprint, which means I can't even see it in C++. So I think I'm going to spend a large portion, if not the entirety of today, moving as much as I can of the player controller into C++ so that I can actually interact with it.
The jump stuff is going to be super annoying to move into C++.
I don't think I'm going to do the animation stuff in C++. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to have that in Blueprint and just have it call back down into functions that are in C++
That's a good way to go about it, yes.
to trigger timing. But I do need a place there since it doesn't even have the base class. I can't even just like
Yeah,
hack something
we
in.
never created the. Yeah, we should create that this class.
So it's gonna be rough, but it will be a good thing because we need to do it at some point. We also have a design time today where we're going to talk about unit abilities, at least partially, or ship abilities, whatever you want to call them, the one-off abilities, so that hopefully we'll have some ideas that I can lean into engineering tasks after that. And then it's not that I'm out of work. There's a lot of work left. I don't want to keep saying I'm out of work because I'm not. But I do probably need to spend some time today prioritizing my remaining work. And I am out tomorrow. I think I said that at one point, but I just want to double check if, like, Ant, I know you're out next week. If there's anything you need to get to me before you leave.
I'm here Monday.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm out Tuesday of next week, so we can do a catch up on Monday on where everything's at.
Sounds great. Brandon.
And then do a mustard on Tuesday.
Sounds delicious.
So yesterday, in addition to catching up with where we're at across the board, I started marking up the Patreon blurb, as well as started blocking like the quick intro video that is both Carl and I guess community involvement intro. So have that up. Also started writing out our world building document, which is both kind of a setting description and then a set of, I guess, how do I describe it? Kind of blocking out the system for not only our events, but the way that we have to write so that things actually feel like they're referential to each other in our own way. And so I have that drafted out and hoping to get some time to share that with the designers at design time later today. So today I'm going to continue pushing on both of those fronts because they're not done. And then once we share that out and kind of break down the events portion and what we actually want to do there, I'll either start on writing those events or like an event example, or go back to doing more of the Patreon comms. I guess Carl hasn't gone, but I don't know if he's there.
He's gonna
Yeah,
stay
I'm-
muted. I
I'm
thought he
here.
said. Oh, what?
I'm here.
Okay.
Let me see if this works. It might be terrible. So tell me if it's terrible or not. Shut up. Yesterday, made it down to San Diego after doing some Patreon stuff. Went back and forth a little bit with Tyson and shared some edits a friend did on the Patreon stuff with Brandon. As more of that stuff comes in or I get notified on it, I'll send it through. But otherwise, I'm probably mostly just wandering around San Diego eating Mexican food for 2 days. But I do have my phone. I am available. Just ping me. And I can get access to just about anything. It's just hard for me to sit down and work with it. So Let me know what you need. That's me.
And I did forget a couple things. I'll be meeting with Green Ronin a little later in the day to kind of talk about putting some of the other work we've been doing on hold and just kind of see where they are for the rest of the year. And then I have a brief conversation with Guy on audio, and then we're going to have a longer conversation on Monday. So we do have those coming up, and I do expect to be hearing back from Chris on the concept art stuff and our feedback sometime today. So I might have an update to that.
Ant still needs to go, right?
I do need to go.
Oh, sorry. Go for it.
Yesterday, well, we did a Programadores went through where abilities and installations currently, like with code, what's capable of right now. Spent yesterday nature of the build, like the build ability works, so you could build an installation. Added the ability for installations to adjust the maximum of a resource that a ship can hold. So like housing can increase population, max capacity of a ship. Was my example installation in there. Yeah, did a lot of code, some cleanup, remaking sure everything is still working after I did cleanup. And that's basically where most of that was. Today I was working on showing an example of, I created a new installation, an actual subclass sensor installation that shows an example of custom JSON parsing. So there's the defaults, installations always can parse defaults, but the sensor installation goes, oh, I also have additional JSON stuff that is specific to me that I handle. So it loads a couple other fields in, and you can look at that in the code showing like, oh, okay, so installations can have their own custom stuff too that they care about. And now I'm spawning a subclass of ship installation for that one specifically. So testing on that, we'll have design time today to go over some more grand ability type ideas. I need to start the today. I probably start put in the early access itch.io, like whatever our little tag in the UI. Put that thing in, and then I'm gonna start focusing on just generally clean up and documenting what I've done. So when I'm gone, hopefully all the information will be somewhere or discoverable. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we just did stand up. Usually after stand up, we talk about something if we want to.
Yeah, does anybody have any show and tell today?
I could show my kick-ass TV screen. Oh yeah.
How do you read that far away?
What do you mean? It's
To be,
huge. What?
You're programming
Like-
on it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm like,
Oh my god.
I mean, it's huge. The font is enormous.
We'll have a
That's my-
conversation when you're 48.
That's my show and tell. I'm not that far from it, Hans.
Yeah, I bet the camera makes it look like it's farther than it is.
It does, for sure. It's only like, I don't know, 10 feet away. And the screen is, I mean, the TV's as big as I am, so.
All right. I don't think we have anything there. Anybody else?
No.
Nope.
All righty.
Cool.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut down the stream then.
Did we have any questions or anything?
No.
I don't think there's
Only
anyone
people in
in
the s-
there except for us.
Yeah.
I think just us.
But we made it. Maybe people will watch it.
We'll see.
All right. Ending the stream. Bye, guys.